What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. We got Blue in the background. Don't mind the glasses. I've been sick as a dog and I look like shit, but it's all good. Before I start the video, I just want to say a quick little disclaimer. This is by no means a step-by-step tutorial in how to lower your car. This is just an average guy. I'm by no means a mechanic, but I am very handy with tools and I'm a little bit of mechanical inclined, but this is just a little video I made of me lowering my car on my own risk, on my own expense, and potentially you could, learn and a little something, and maybe you could do it yourself, save yourself some money. It's not that hard. Just enjoy the video. Don't pay no mind. I use a lot of incorrect terms in the video, so don't pay no mind to that. And this is the car weeks after I lowered it, and I've had no issues. You can see car's perfect. I have no rubbing, no nothing. So it's been great, and the looks of being lowered is night and day. So thank you guys for watching. Enjoy the video. Won't waste no more of your time, and let's get on with it. It's a heavy boy. Making progress. All right, update. Had the brake calipers off. I got the ABS system out the way. I got the struts and the springs out, the shocks and the springs out. I got the brake disc out the way. It's a little trickier than I expected. They don't mention a lot of. They skip through some minor details, but no big deal. I was able to troubleshoot it and figure it out. But yeah, this is where I'm at. I'm about to compress the springs and put the Sportline springs on there and put everything back together. And then I'm gonna do the back side. After I'm done with these two, I'm gonna move on to the other side. All right, keep you updated. You're a car guy, you know what time it is. Don't be the bitch, be the man. There's one spring off. Alright, this is fresh off the jack. I'm already liking it. I still got like an inch, maybe 3/4 above the tire. But once it settles, once I drive it around, they're probably gonna settle about a quarter more. So that's gonna put it probably just above the tire. But I'm loving it. It looks more aggressive already. You want a comparison? I haven't done the other side. This is the other side. Monster Jam! Fucking Ford. What are you doing, bro? Look at this. I'm near 4 fingers up there. Can fist that bitch. No, no, no. I mean, I'm pretty sure they make them like that so that people won't freaking scrape them off the lot. But these ponies are meant to be close to the ground. But it looks so much better now. Once that final settling drop sits, it's gonna look so much better. So yeah, that's the update on the Sportline springs. Unlocking it a lot. Alright, quick tip. This bolt right here for the differential will give you trouble
if you don't know how to do it properly. So in other videos I've seen, they don't tell you this, but you do have to lift, put a jack here and lift up the suspension to release tension on this bolt. Because if you don't do that, if you take these bolts out, it will shoot out and it will put tension on this bolt right here for the differential. So just keep that in mind. Put tension on this, take it out, and it still might be, to take it out, it still might be a little tricky. So what I did is I took these off and I took the bolt on top and I left this bolt barely on there. So when all this was loose, I was able to take it off manually, or with, I just hand tighten it. So I just took it off with my hand, and then to put it on, put these on, and then you lift it, and then you put that on there until you think it's the right height, and you slip it in the hole. Alright? Bro, I swear, out of this whole spring assembly, this is gonna be your toughest, the hardest part right here. Getting this lid on this edge is gonna be your hardest part of this whole fucking shit. Trust me. This lip needs to go in this groove. I know some people leave it right under it, but to do it right, it has to be on this groove. And it's a motherfucker. God damn, that was hard, dude. Finally got it. The shit I gotta do when you're working alone. Take off that spring. Had to lower the subframe, but I needed enough play. I didn't have enough play, so yeah. Thug life. Now that one's going in. Alright. The other side's finished, guys. This is the finished product. The car is sitting pretty low. Sheesh. That's mean. That's a mean looking machine right there. Alright, the pony's done being lowered. One thing you always want to do, always torque down nuts and bolts back to spec. Trust me, it will help you in the long run.
So you made it to the end of the video, and I know you guys are gonna have questions about after I lowered it, how is the ride quality, and if I had any issues with scratching and rubbing, and how do I, what do I think about, living with a lowered car. It's not for everybody, guys. I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. It's not for everyone. I do not recommend it if it's your daily car or if you drive it a lot. Yes, it looks good, slammed to the ground, but I do have to be careful when I drive it. This is not my daily car, so that's why I went ahead and did that drastic drop. But I do not recommend it if you're gonna be daily driving it. If your part of town has shitty ass roads, and you do have to be a lot more careful driving up a parking lot or a driveway. You have to keep in mind that your car is slammed to the ground and you can potentially scratch it, and if you're not careful, you'll leave your bumper and lip all over the road. So I don't recommend it if it's your daily driver. Yes, it looks good lowered. I've gotten used, you get used to it. You just have to be super careful keep in mind, you know, your car's lowered, you know, not where you can drive, where you can, you know, take your car where you can't. Like I said, this is not my daily car, so I went ahead and just did 5% tint my window and just slammed it to the ground, because just purely for looks and aesthetics. The springs I got are progressive, so the ride quality, it's pretty good. They're basically performance springs, so if I'm not doing nothing crazy with the car, just driving normal, the springs are going to do a great job at you know, absorbing bumps and all that stuff. But if I'm pushing the car to the limit and I'm, you know, I want to have a little fun and you want to be more aggressive with the car, the springs get stiffer, so gets more of a performance feel. You know, you can feel the road a lot more, and it turns into a whole different suspension if you're pushing the car. But if you're not, you know, it's just like a normal ride quality. It's not a major difference from the stock springs. These sports cars ride rough already as it is, because you know, the sports cars, you're not buying a Mercedes-Benz or Lexus or whatever. You know, you just have to, it comes with the territory. You have to deal with it, you have to live with it. But I do not recommend, if it's not your day, or if it's your daily car, just be super mindful that your car is lowered, and be careful. I know some people that drive lower cars all their lives, and they just get used to it. You gotta drive a certain way, you gotta park a certain way, you gotta know how to live with a lower car. You know, it's the low life, you know. So yeah, other than that, you know, this is my second lip already. I've had to replace my lip because my car's just slammed to the ground, and you know, I eventually, you gotta scratch your car eventually, you know, no matter how many precautions you take. You know, it's just, it comes with the territory. But you know, it is what it is. The car looks mean, and that's the way, you know, I choose to have my car. So yeah, just keep in mind that your car's lowered, and if you don't want to be doing all that extra paying attention, and you just want to ride your car without worrying about, you know, scratching your fenders or whatever, you know, just don't lower it. You know, I don't recommend, just keep it stock, and get some bigger wheels, give it the appearance that it's lowered, but it's actually not. So there's other ways to do it. So yeah, thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Peace.